And before beginning, I would love to hear from you. If you're seeking financial advice or have questions, I put together a very short survey. The link is in the description, and I'm really interested to hear what your single most important financial advice question is. I have some fascinating financial advice for everyone today as we speculate on the question, why do legislators like taxes? Let's start with assuring ourselves that legislators do indeed love taxes. Let's just look at income taxes. The federal government, states, and municipalities collect about 20% of GDP for themselves in income tax alone. That is only income tax. They think up many other different types of taxes. Income tax is an interesting one. Let's stay on it. Maybe you knew that there is no income tax at all in the United States prior to 1913. The 16th Amendment to the Constitution was required to levy the new tax. It took only 30 years for income tax to go from 0% of GDP to about 15% of GDP and is over that mark today. Ouch. Tax code is beyond complicated. It is thousands of pages, thousands. I've read some. The language is confusing, unclear, and in some cases contradictory. You may not realize that when you file your taxes, you are almost guaranteed to have done something wrong. You're illegal. This gives us a first clue. Legislators clearly have no idea what they're talking about. How many U.S. congressmen will understand what a capital gains tax is? How many of them understand how dividends work and the difference between corporate profits and individual profits? How many of them know basic accounting? But it must not only be that they don't understand, they must also not know at all. Because the same issues get raised and no legislator ever wants to touch them. They have no idea what is going on. They can't tell you the stats on income tax that I just gave you. They can't tell you why there should be a tax in the first place. The word tax comes from a word meaning to rearrange. Like we'll rearrange incomes, but everyone knows that that is not the case. It is taken and most of it is put to ill use or outright wasted. Darn it, I thought I'd earned that. Here's the last kicker. It's clear legislators don't understand. On deeper inspection, we see that they don't know. If we lift the veil a little further, we see that they will never look. They're too lazy. There's too much. They have too many competing priorities. A legislator will at most look over a few paragraphs of the thousands of pages written by lobbyists and law writers. They aren't going to look into the original arguments for instituting income tax. They aren't going to look at the history before it. They aren't going to look into the mess, the waste, and the impossibility. Let me ask you this now. How many legislators do you think even do their own taxes? Okay, maybe a few. But through this all is clear. Stay as far away from that riot as you possibly can. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to fill out the survey in the description if you were after financial advice.